Hi again, Eagles fans. It's David Wilson along with Don Graham. We're your radio broadcast team for AU football on Fox Sports 1340 and the iHeartRadio app. It's our Week 6 preview, Don. The Eagles are at home. It is the homecoming game for 2025, and the Thomas More Saints are going to come calling here this Saturday. Before we get to the Saints, let's talk about a big win against Kentucky Wesleyan on the road last week, Don. A 55-0 victory, a very business-like performance for the Eagles.
Dave, I think we've really performed well in all phases of the game. You know, take our special teams. We had a block punt, we had a block kick, we made field goals, and Watanabe kicked the ball into the end zone a number of times for touchbacks. I thought the Eagles played great on special teams. Defensively, shutout, what can you say? I mean, Tim Rose's defense is doing an outstanding job. And offensively, 55 points. And we really, I think, found our running game and caught some long passes in that game also. But really, I think the Eagles are on the right path.
All three primary running backs scored touchdowns in the game, Don. That was very encouraging. And you mentioned catching long passes. It was great to see Jamari Kroom catch a pass in the flat, then use his speed for a 68-yard gain.
Yeah, it was well done. He caught the ball. I thought he was running away from the defensive back. Eventually, the defensive back just barely tripped him up before he got in the end zone. But it was a great 60-plus yard gain on that play.
So through the first 5 games, all except one on the road, the Eagles are 4-1 going into this game against Thomas More. Now, the Saints are also struggling, same as Kentucky Wesleyan, a winless team at 0-5. So the Eagles, again, Don, will have to guard against a letdown, but at home and with homecoming, it's a little different vibe.
Yeah, our players play extremely well in homecoming. They really know that there are a lot of players former players in the stands, and a lot of people who have really supported our Eagle program, and they like to show off and perform for them. And I think the Eagles will play well, and I think that whole day is a day when, again, it's a business kind of an atmosphere for our team to get better. And I think Coach Geiser does an outstanding job in preparing them.
Don, in terms of keys for this game, what do you have in mind?
Well, I think the offensive line sort of, found some themselves and opened some holes, some gaping holes in that last game. I think they'd like to continue that. I've talked to some of those offensive linemen. The running backs certainly enjoyed those gaping holes. And I think Cam Blair had 2 interceptions in that game, 2 that probably weren't his fault. But he'd like to eradicate that and really be perfect, near perfect as he could be in his passing game and running his offense.
All right, so that's the preview. AU and Thomas More, Saturday, 1 p.m. That means our pregame coverage will begin at 12:30 on Fox Sports 1340 and live and free on the iHeartRadio app. In the meantime, for more AU content, like and subscribe to this channel, Ashland University Football Highlights.